Good?
I hope that you have enjoyed the Midweek Worship Connection each Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. We would love to hear what you think of it. Feel free to leave us a comment below and tell us what you think. We only have a couple of episodes left before the first season wraps up. This year we will be doing 3 13-episode seasons with a month-long break in between. As we wrap up this first season, I want to spend the last 3 weeks talking about a famous event from the book of Joshua. As the book of Joshua starts, the helm of leadership has been passed from Moses to Joshua. Moses had successfully led the children of Israel out of Egypt and right up to the border of the Promised Land. Now, I say successfully, but it certainly wasn't without its challenges. They got there, but it took them several decades longer than it should have. It'd be like that sometimes. Joshua would soon find out that entering the Promised Land would also come with certain challenges of its own. The first challenge, Jericho. Jericho was a Canaanite city. No doubt they were engaged in the kind of wickedness that other Canaanite cities were known for. They worshiped demonic idols, they practiced unnatural sexual acts, and even sacrificed their own children to the Canaanite gods. That's messed up. Now, to be clear, the Israelites were certainly not perfect themselves. In fact, God had made it clear that it was not because of their righteousness or their integrity that they were going to possess the Promised Land, but it was on account of the wickedness of the other nations. And so here the stage is set for Israel's big battle in the Promised Land. But before the battle ever ensues, something interesting takes place. When Joshua was by Jericho, he lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, a man was standing before him with his drawn sword in his hand. And Joshua went to him and said, "Are you for us or for our adversaries?" Joshua comes face to face with the commander of the army of the Lord, though he fails to realize it. And he asks this rather simple question: are you for us or for our adversaries? In other words, are you with us or are you against us? Are you on our side or are you on their side? We are so good at creating sides. If you're on my side, good. If you are against me, then I am against you. This is no way to live our lives, of course, but in our sinful state, it sure does come naturally for us to act this way. So how did the commander of the army of the Lord answer Joshua's question? And he said, "No, but I am the commander of the army of the Lord. Now I have come." I can hardly imagine being in this situation. Joshua is face to face, not with any ordinary man, but with the commander of the army of the Lord. And the answer to his "are you for us or for our adversaries" question? No. I'm not so sure that God sees things the way that we see things. In fact, I know that His ways are higher than our ways, and His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. We see friend or foe. He just sees fallen. Joshua realized in that moment that he was asking the wrong question. And Joshua fell on his face to the earth and worshiped and said to him, "What does my Lord say to his servant?" Are you for us or for our adversaries is the wrong question. The wrong questions lead to the wrong answers. What does my Lord say to his servant is the right question. The right questions lead to the right answers. Perhaps there is something helpful in this story for us today. Perhaps it is time for us to stop asking, even if only mentally, if others are for us or against us. Perhaps we have even been asking if God Himself is for us or against us. Simply put, those are the wrong questions. The only question that matters is, are we actively living for God or against Him?
This week's Midweek Worship Connection is brought to you by the 5K Every Day in the Month of May Challenge. Have you signed up yet? You can sign up today at www.jeffpolenmusic.com. To continue the Midweek Worship Connection, here is a song from Polen Band called "I Am the Lord Your God."
By name, declared you are mine. You are precious to me, and I'll not forsake you. I'll be your husband if you'll be my bride. Take my hand, give me your life. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and all of the rivers shall not overwhelm. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned. The flames cannot consume you, for I am the Lord your God. Take heart, this world brings you troubles, but do not be troubled, for I have overcome. If you've seen the Son, then you've seen the Father, for I am the Father and the Spirit are one. Take my hand. Oh, I give you my life. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and all of the rivers shall not overwhelm. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned. Flames cannot consume you. No, for I am the Lord your God, and you can trust in me. You can hear my heart. You can know that I'm with you. You can lean on to me, and I will heal your heart. You can know that I'm for you. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and all of the rivers shall not overwhelm. When you walk through the fire,